I'm Chris.
I'm Alex.
And we are in Biloxi, Mississippi right now on a Caesars Air offer. So we're gonna show you and explain to you our experience, how we got here. Is it worth it? Should you do it? All the things you need to know if you want to ever take a Caesars Air charter to a handful of places. But more importantly, we'll let you know how our experience in Biloxi went.
Stay tuned.
My bread and love, baby, you are my light in the dark. It's time.
All right, we've arrived in
I got a lot
Biloxi.
of stuff in my hand.
All right, here is our room.
Yay.
Very, very basic, and that's okay. This is part of our air offer. Obviously, this is a basic room for pretty much anywhere, right? King room.
Oh, it's small.
You know, TV already mounted on the wall. It is nice. You know what? But this again, this is all you need, right? This is all we need.
All I care about is what.
Let's take a look at outside. Oopsie.
What do we got?
All right. Well, you can see some of the golf over there. I think.
You can see water, so that's
You
cool.
can see water. Very green here.
It is so green here.
Very green. Everyone we've encountered so far, very friendly.
Yes.
Got the, okay, well good, at least got the up-to-date
Oh, good.
port stations for all of our charging. Little, hey, we should get some drinks on ice even.
Nice.
Drinks.
Oh, I see that.
Single vanity, not too bad. And then
Oh, a big closet.
the always important curtain
Ooh, that's.
in the tubby. Anyway, this is the room, pretty basic, but this is all you need.
Yeah.
Pumps, creeping in behind.
Yeah.
So let's see what else we got. The connecting room that I don't know what's over there. And the safe.
Ta-da.
So, yes, not too bad. Hey, that's it. All we need here for 4 nights, and we'll show you the rest of the trip as we go. All right, guys, so the Caesars Air Charter, everyone wants to know. Okay, so a few things we're going to discuss in this video just to clear up anything. First off, if you have any questions throughout the video, feel free to add them in the comments. So you always respond to them, and they can be, you know, a little, a lot, doesn't matter. Any small, no question is too small. No question is
Because
too
if
big.
you're thinking it, someone else is too.
Absolutely. So what we're going to go over is, you know, how did we get here? What are the costs? You know, what did the casino look like? Is there anything to do around? Did you do any excursions? So we're going to cover all of that as we go, just as like a quick review video of our experience. So first thing we'll do, we'll talk about how did we get here, and then we'll get through everything else as we go. All right, guys. First things first, how did we get here? That's the big question. So taking a Caesars Air offer, this is our second one. We decided we got, from where we fly out of Minneapolis, we only have a couple options. So really it was Lake Tahoe, Biloxi,
Laughlin sometimes.
and Reno. So those are like the 4 major ones flying out of there. So we did Lake Tahoe and absolutely loved it. We figured we'd try Biloxi. It worked into our schedule this time. So we had to drive from our hometown
Down to Minneapolis.
Get on a Sun Country charter. So Sun Country does the charters, and it was honestly very good.
Seamlessly, on time, both leaving and getting here. You get a free bag, whether it's check bag, overhead bag. They give you 1 free drink on board, and they give you like a big snack pack. I don't know if we took a picture. I just thought of that now.
I got the picture.
Okay.
The food bag. That's for sure.
Which was a nice touch. There's a little bit of turbulence, so but other than that, things out of their control or our control as well. But it was a great flight overall.
Yeah.
And then once you land,
No, you're good. No, you're good.
once you land, they bring your luggage to your room for you within a few hours. So that was a nice. You just get off the plane, get off right onto the charter bus, and you leave right away. It was like pretty seamless.
Yeah. So it had actually the shuttle was great. They had about 4 big buses ready to pick everyone up.
Mhm.
They take your luggage right away, so you don't have to worry about it. Like your luggage goes right from the airport and shows up in your room.
Your room, yes.
So, which is very neat. And didn't really expect that. So your luggage is there. You don't have to worry about it. They want you just to get there and right in the casino going. So like our experience was great. Like we were, plane, shuttle, hotel, and like we had our room was ready. We
Yep.
were good. Can't say the same about a few other people though. So like for
Yeah.
us, it was really good. For some other people, they were waiting till like what
8 or
9:30.
9ish. We saw them at the front desk when we were walking by, and
They were
they were not happy, which is understandable. But we can only talk about our experience, and so
Yes.
yeah. So sorry, we did miss something. When you land, they do direct you to go to a table, and they have envelopes for everyone
Like,
there.
they have an itinerary package.
Yeah.
So they give you your cards. They give you your cards, and if your hotel room was ready, your hotel room key would have been in there.
Yes.
But yeah, they give you your card just in case. I guess you forgot it, so you don't even have to
Yeah, they
waste time
reprint your
to.
Caesar's cards, both of ours.
Yeah, I think, and it's funny because
nice.
like the idea is like, yeah, they want you pretty much getting
Yeah.
off the shuttle right onto a machine. I would imagine because like, don't even worry about going to the rewards desk. Here's your card to get playing right
Yeah.
away. Don't waste any time. Get gambling once you
Yeah.
get here. So
Which is something they didn't do for us when we went to Lake Tahoe. So that was
No.
new for this trip.
it was, and even when as you're coming in, as you're shuttling in, like it was hot, so that, like I said, they're very welcoming.
Yep.
They had drinks ready for everyone. Like as you're walking in, they give you an offer for if you wanted water, pop, beers.
Yeah.
So they had that. So yeah, so we had a couple of nice ice cold beers right when we got in. So I thought that was like a nice touch. And then right to our room. So it was incredibly easy and very smooth. So this one I think I would say it was a little bit better than Lake Tahoe because I might compare it a little bit in terms of getting here. So I'd say it was a little like Lake Tahoe was great too. Don't get me wrong, but this one just seemed a little smooth.
With them taking care of the luggage, it really helps, right? Because I'll just say it. We're kind of the younger demographic on this flight, and I think it's just easier if they do the luggage for them. Does that make sense?
There's a lot of retired people.
A lot of retired people, right? Which is fair. That's going to be me in a couple of years. So no, I'm just joking. But I think it just makes it a lot smoother if they can just get them off the plane, get them on the bus, and kind of take care of everything.
So if it, like any older people, I think that's something
It's
nice,
awesome.
nice for anyone that's not really wanting to lift their bags anymore. Like they get that option for them, and I think that's great. So that's a good thing that they do. Other than that, that's kind of how we got here. So we're gonna go over a few other things as we go. So we'll go over like the casino, the costs, and then a few other things of what we do. Okay, next we'll get into our thoughts on the casino. I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first.
What are my thoughts on the casino? Okay, so it is smoking. That's okay, but just to let everyone know, I think there was a small non-smoking area, but it was very old games, like 3 real games.
Lots of old games, yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't really much other than that in there. Pretty good variety. I wouldn't say like they had the newest of new games. The newest games they had were the 10-year lightning storms. They had 2 of them. But other than that, I wouldn't say they had any newer games. It's not bad. Smaller. I will say it's 2 levels. So to walk between the 2 levels, there's a bit of a ramp. That's very uneven. So I'm just warning everyone right now. I tripped. I'm surprised more people haven't tripped going up this ramp. Sorry.
There is lumpy floors all over the place.
It's an uneven floor.
Yeah, I thought I almost ate it a couple times. And then when I was like, is that just me? And then we'd watch other people just stumbling and we're like, them too. So they get the floor. There's like the floor monsters are there, so they can get you at certain spots. So it's a little bit of that. Like Alex said, it's a smaller casino. It is like Harrah's-esque because that's kind of what we're saying. If you've ever been to any other, the obviously Vegas Harrah's, it has like similar feel to it.
Yep.
It isn't bad. It has a bunch of has a lot of tables. It has 28 table games. Had 645 slots, so there is a lot of to choose from. It does get a little bit packed at certain times though. Like in the morning, you could play tables and there is $5 minimum up to $25. But then once it hits the afternoon, obviously we're going to $10 or $15 minimums. Even here, but they do have everything. They have blackjack. They have that new Double Down Madness blackjack, and that got me once. I had a dream hand that turned into a nightmare really quick, but it's what you want when you're playing. It's either make or break. So blackjack, baccarat.
Yep.
They have Ultimate Texas Hold'em.
Yes.
3-card poker. They have all of those.
They have all that.
Roulette, craps. Craps is going at night too, so that was a good time.
The drink service was okay. I wouldn't say it was bad. They came around often enough. When it got busy, though, like any other casino, it was kind of hard to get a drink, but they came fast and they were good.
Yeah, you had to flag them down if you were gonna.
Yeah.
Later at night, you had to really do a little bit of work. But during the day, yeah, they came around often enough.
Yeah.
Again, they were friendly. It was just there's not many because again, I think it's probably during the time it was just because there's a charter, so that maybe there's a few more people here. But yeah, it got a little bit tougher as we went later in the day. But other than that, the casino itself, like I said, it's smaller in comparison to a lot of other ones. Like there's really one level. So I mean, you can, if you're bouncing around, like you cruise through a couple hours, you're already like, I don't even know where to go now because you've already hit like the machines that you like. You're like, all right, what's next? So if you were, say compare like even in Vegas or something like that, you're kind of done.
I did want to say one thing that I found odd. So they have like $1 million Dragon Link, and it's just in the middle of the gambling floor.
Yeah.
Like the $25 minimum, and then next to it is like a 1-cent machine, and then next to that is a $5 pinball, and then next to that is a $1 top dollar. So it was like really hard to navigate which machine I could afford to play. Like there was a high limit section, but they didn't have the $1 million Dragon Link in the high limit section. I don't know. It was really odd how they had the game set up. So you just got to be careful when you put your money in, which one you're playing.
There's no rhyme or reason on where things were. It was just like stuff was everywhere. Like Alex said, we walked by and she's like, there's $1 million Dragon Link right there. I'm like, where? Like thinking like we'd be obviously near a high limit room, but they had like pockets of high limit slots all over the place. Like, where obviously some other places have the high limit room.
Yeah.
Or just outside the high limit room, you'll have like some of the games just on the outside in the Gen Pop section. So but overall it was, there seemed to be no rhyme or reason. It was just like stuff was everywhere. There was a few things like they had some old school ones set up, but the range flucstated pretty crazy.
Yeah,
so it was all over the place. So
they had no dollar pinballs, so I was sad about that.
They did everything. They had like I said, you could find everything. Like there wasn't something like if you wanted to play, obviously if you're playing 75 cents, slots for you. If you wanted to play higher, if you're playing, the $25 minimums type thing, lots of those too. So they had something for everyone. It wasn't just kind of low end whatever. It was there's slots for everyone. So like the high limit room, we didn't really venture into it. We walked through there.
It was very, very small.
But it's very small.
It had like a spooky link. That's it.
Yeah. So it did have so everything else that it had too. So even going to the back, had a sports book.
Yes.
Sports book was nice. It was fine. Had like a main little area, and then it had like a side area too, where it had like all nice TVs, very visible. Had the sports betting kiosks everywhere. So people where you could make bets, you could go up to the counter, talk to the service or the ticket writer, or you could do it on your own. I did both, so it was fine. And it was like I said, it has everything. It's like there's not something it's missing.
Yeah, they had a nice tabletop bar.
Actually, the only thing it would be missing is poker.
Right, poker.
If you like poker, it'd be missing that. So you'd have to go down the road to Beau Rivage if you wanted to do that. But other than that, the casino itself, I would say it's good. Like it's not unbelievable. It's not going to blow you away. It's just it has everything you need type thing, bare necessities.
I agree.
And I'm not thinking about the song right now.
Yes, now I'm singing the song.
I'm going to sing the song I said the second you come up with bare necessities. But other than that, has everything you need, and you should be good.
Okay, let's get into the food options.
Food, this is Alex's territory. She's the one she's the foodie. Even though I might look like it, she's more the foodie out of the two of us.
Oh my God. Okay. What do we got?
Food options. What do we got here? Harrah's Gulf Coast.
About 8 restaurants, but they include restaurants as the food court. So we'll call them restaurants. There's 8 food options. There we go. The highest one would be the Coast Chop House. We unfortunately didn't get there, but everyone I know or that talked about it here said it was really, really good. Then we got Sizzle and Salts.
We did try that one.
We did go there yesterday for happy hour. Happy hour till 5, 2 to 5 every day.
The one thing I will say about the happy hour, like there is a happy hour, and they should have been one of those little signs out front, but it was like tucked in behind the hostess desk. So I'm like, I saw it. I'm like, is there happy hour? They're like, oh yeah. I'm like, how will anyone ever know if there's happy hour? Because the sign was like never out.
Yeah.
So they did have a happy hour. It was just kind of reduced price on tacos a little bit. It wasn't like, half price or anything.
$7 a taco, but they were big.
They were nice. I will say those were one of the best shrimp tacos I've ever had.
Yeah.
And there was a lot. It wasn't like, one or
so
two shrimp. There was about 8 or 9 shrimp on each one. Like I took a bite and there's like shrimp falling out of it. So it was great. It was and the shrimp they tasted great. It was really good. I really enjoyed those. We had the birria tacos. We should have ate those first
right
because
away. They got too soggy.
The birrias you got to eat those instantly. So I waited, a minute too long, and it was just like I took the bite and the thing just disintegrated. But it wasn't that it was bad. It tasted good. It was just as a birria taco, you got to eat it right away.
Yes. So tacos are part of the happy hour from 2 to 5 for $6.99, and for the drinks. So the big margaritas are on sale, I think, for 21 ounce for $10.99 or $9.99. I don't know. It was a giant drink, and we're used to Vegas prices, so I was like, holy moly, this is basically free. Yeah,
it seemed like an incredible deal. I thought you were going to have 10 of them just because based on the price. Like, oh my God.
It was very good.
$32 a margarita. It's only $11.
They had 4 different kinds. So the regular margarita, spiced margarita. I had like a blueberry lemonade, something like that margarita. And one other kind, I can't remember. But they all looked delicious. Everyone there was having them. Chips and salsa were good. They were so good. We decided to leave some on both of our shirts. And then we both wore white to eat. I don't know what we were thinking.
I was eating. I tried to eat away from my shirt too, and I'm like, how does it end? It just like jumped onto our shirts. I don't even know how. And
I looked down. I
had a new shirt on. She just got before we came here, and there's this big stain like a 6-year-old kid right on there. I'm like,
anyway, so it was really good.
Yeah, they were excellent. We're taking the food home with us. So.
But yeah, it wasn't too busy. Again, because there was no sign out, I think people didn't know it was happy hour. It was a Saturday, and there was only like 4 people in there. I thought it was rather odd, but
because no one probably knew that there was a happy hour, which is I find that a little weird. Like I think that you'd want people funneling in there. It was a nice little spot. Like it was very clean.
Yes.
Nice seating.
It's right in the lobby, right beside the pool. That is the one thing I'll say is everything is very conveniently located here.
Yes, because again, it's a small property, so you don't have you don't have to walk very far to get to pretty much anything.
So that was Sizzle and Salt. What else?
With the Blind Tiger, our first night.
Tiger.
Which again, you have to walk across like a catwalk and a boardwalk to get there. Yeah. It's a very cool restaurant. I really liked it because you're right on the water. So we got a seat right on the edge of the water, which I thought was really cool.
Yep, it was really nice. And it is part of the casino. Learn from our mistakes. We didn't know that. So we probably could have charged it to the room. Yeah. But we didn't because we thought it was this was on our very first night that we got here. So. And
then as we walked back in, we saw all the banners coming in saying
that it's part
of the property. So
we missed out on a couple points there. So there's our first tip.
Yeah. So make sure that
huge menu. They had tons to choose from.
Yeah, and I had the shrimp there too. I wanted the Gulf Coast shrimp, but it was apparently discontinued, and they didn't have a reason why. Because I asked, I said, can I get the Gulf shrimp? They just discontinued. How come? I don't know. Okay. Okay. I guess I was the first person to ever ask why it was discontinued. Yeah. But being down here, I wanted seafood. Alex doesn't eat seafood, so I wanted seafood with like every meal. And it was very good. It was just a gigantic portion of shrimp. Like it was 2 people could have shared it, but I was hungry. We hadn't really eaten all day, so
and they had lots of non-seafood options for those who don't like seafood. So tons of different chicken options to choose from.
Yeah, you had the blackened chicken,
jerk chicken. Yeah, it was between that or the smash burger, but lots of options.
Yeah, and the drinks again, cheaper drinks too. I mean, we had a couple nice drinks there. They were like $10-ish.
I have a hurricane. I can't remember what I had now, but they were fruity. Good fruity drinks.
Yes, great. Like
lemonade.
Perfect
lemonade. Sorry.
Yeah, some like Austin Tea Party.
Sorry, let's catch you
off. I had a tiger, blind tiger or something.
Yes.
I had some kind of
tiger
one, but again, very good.
Very good.
It tasted like vacation, so it was a perfect mood setter right when you get here. And again, like just the ambiance and the feel around it, it's really nice. Like you're right on the water, it's calm, really and it was a good one. So other than that, they have a food court that has
steak and
as a steak and shake and a few other options. Yeah, steak and shake.
An Asian restaurant, and then
there's a wok place.
We did. Oh, I did go to Steak and Shake. I got a Nutella milkshake. Ooh, it was really good. It was like I was living in heaven. I had a Nutella milkshake. Like what? Because it's open 24 hours. That's the other thing. Steak and Shake's 24 hours. And their milkshake machine does work all the time, unlike McDonald's. So I think I went there at 10:30 or something and got a milkshake. Gambling with a Nutella milkshake. Does life get any better?
She loved it. So yeah, so it's like the food options are minimal food options here.
Yeah.
So there are other things in the area that people will recommend if you ask to go off site. And nothing's really walking distance, unfortunately. There is like a couple of casinos and a couple of things around, but you'd probably have to take an Uber, a cab, or they do have a trolley which is available.
Yeah,
apparently it's $7 exact change.
It'll take you to all the casinos. Hop on. We filmed it a few times. We saw it when we were driving.
We saw it. They're available. You see them all around. They're cruising around, so they come around apparently every 20 minutes. But yeah, other than that, so the food options I would say were pretty minimal here. Yeah. But again, it had a couple something for each level. So I mean, like I said, if you wanted a steakhouse, that would be a little bit higher end.
Starbucks.
And a Starbucks in the lobby.
Sorry, forgot about that.
Yes, not a paid promotion.
No, but they do have a Starbucks.
So the Chop House, again, is in the lobby. Yeah. That Sizzle and Salt's in the lobby, too. Yep. And that would be, I'll call it, like the mid-range mid-range one. Yep. And then Blind Tiger, again, probably low to mid-range, too. So, like, they have they have options for everyone. Yeah, so it's not like everything's high-end or bottom. It's, pretty good. So other than that, that's what we got for the food and the restaurants on the Gulf Coast.
It's pretty good. All right. Up next, the pool.
The pool sitch. The pool's okay. It's not a bad pool.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all ages all the time except from 8 till 10 p.m. There's no children, but sometimes you have to just go tell security there's children.
I was a tattletale.
We're on vacation. I know.
Yeah. Okay. The pool's open all day.
Yep.
When we got there, we kind of wanted to go at night. First night there, we're like, okay, let's adults only from 8 to 10. Perfect. Let's go. Yeah. It's all lit up. It looks kind of nice, but then all of a sudden we walk out there. The other thing too is there's no towels, but
that was annoying.
There was a bunch of random kids running around. A lot of them didn't look like they had. It's not like
they were just swimming. They were like running and screaming
cannonballs and everything. And I just wanted just a nice experience.
I'm like,
just like relax. You think it'd just be adults in there, just kind of hanging out and chilling by the pool. But yeah, there was kids everywhere and no towels. So it really started off on a bad note. So I was a little grumpy about that. I'm like, well, what did we do? So I asked the guy at the front desk. I said, hey, is there supposed to be kids in the pool? He's like, no, not supposed to be. It's, it's adults. I'm like, well, there's a pile of kids in there. He's like, oh. And I was like, just to let you know, there's no towels. And he goes, oh, yeah, sorry about that. The towels usually run out midday because they get them done off site. So I guess whenever the towels are done, throw them in a bag, and then they somewhere in the laundromat probably in the city does it for them. And they return them the next day. So there's no stockpile.
So I guess we'll take our own advice. I never thought of this until now. You should probably go get a pool towel in the morning. Not necessarily take a chair because you have to pay for the chairs. Yeah. But go get a pool towel first thing in the morning
in case you want it later in the day.
Yeah.
So that would be a good tip to do for anyone that wants to do this in the future. So that was a tough experience. However, we did go back.
Yep.
We went during the day. We wanted to catch a little bit of sun because that was at night. So we wanted to get some color in us to make it look like we went on vacation. And it was much better. And it was funny because at that time we went during the day. We figured there's gonna be a bunch of kids.
There's no kids.
There's no kids. It was like the exact opposite. We're like, how is there a whole pile of kids at 9:30 at night? And you go out during the day, and there was like maybe 3 or 4 kids,
and they were teenagers. They weren't.
Yeah, they weren't children. Like we're talking about, like when we went 9:30 at night. There's it's like 5 and 6 year olds like everywhere, and that's the bizarre part.
Yeah. So, so when we went during the day, it was a Saturday, so I don't know if this is every day, but they did have a DJ.
Yep, they had a DJ. They also had have a purple zebra that's right there, and the prices are
pretty cheap.
Almost half the price is like a Vegas poolside drink.
At least half.
And they had those the nice, the big cups, the big long tubes, everything. And they were the most expensive one was it was like a 32 ouncer was like $19.99. So $20 was like their high end one. Where again, compared to sometimes to Vegas or whatever, you go to a Vegas pool and sometimes they're like $35, $40 for just like $40. A cup of it, not even one of the big. Glasses, souvenir
cups. We were
cups.
shocked when we saw the prices. I wish I could drink more. I just can't. But looking at it, I thought, oh my God, it's so cheap here.
And they did have a bar. So they had a bartender going during the day. They had servers coming around.
Yep.
So it was good. Like during the day, it was enjoyable. It was nice. The pool is a good size, kind of an open concept. Chairs you got to pay for. Chairs were $35 a chair.
Something like that.
Cabana was
200 and something. Plus food and beverage minimums. This is all the same as in thing.
So those are options to have. I mean, those are both good. They wasn't an overwhelming amount of chairs, but there was enough obviously that you could.
Yeah, and they had like the lounge chairs, but then on the other side of the pool, they had small little like tables with umbrellas that I think that those are just first come first serve.
Yeah,
and a couple nice like wicker type chairs to sit in. So if you get lucky enough to walk in, we went there at what time? 2?
Like 3.
2 or 3. We just
afternoon.
Walked right in, and the whole one side of the pool was empty. Just put our towels down right beside the pool, and there was lots of room. Lots of room.
Yeah, tons of room. So the pool, I would say, the pool's good. Again, it was a lot of these rougers, like it was good. So the pool was fine. Again, very acceptable. Had everything you needed. You could get a spot. It was enjoyable. You get lots of sun. There's kind of minimal shade there. Yeah, there's not a lot of shade. If you like to hide a little bit or you get torched, there's not enough.
But it's a nice view. You're right on the Gulf Coast. Like, the pool is facing the water, so it's a really nice view.
Yeah, so pools, it has a spa. We didn't go to it. And again, I didn't really inquire too much about it. Like, we're not getting massages or nails, facials, anything like that. So we didn't inquire about that, but it does have one on site. So, but again, the pool, yeah, sure, good for
it was fine.
Good for definitely good for what you need.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, now here's the stuff that we kind of did outside of the casino. Yes. So, Beau Rivage is a couple minutes down the road. We stayed there a night because we had a comp offer, so we decided to check it out. We're in the area, we might as well do it. It is absolutely beautiful.
It is so nice in there. I felt like I didn't belong. It was so nice.
It is like a carbon copy of Bellagio in Vegas. They do, instead of having like the Bellagio fountains out in front, they have a Waffle House. Which Alex loved.
Alex was her first time Waffle House is true. Anyways,
Beau Rivage. So yeah, Beau Rivage is down the road. Yep. They have a Hard Rock beside it. Apparently, the Boomtown is another popular place down here that some people recommended us going to. But Beau Rivage, like absolutely beautiful.
Yes. So we had a room there for the night.
Yeah, and it was we again, like you said, we looked in our offers from MGM. We had a comp night, which is crazy. Yeah. So we took advantage of it just to check it out. It's well worth going down. If you're here, go down the road, check it out. A beautiful casino. Some different restaurant options. We did eat there. We ate at Gia.
Yes.
And it was excellent meal. Very good.
Very good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I had some blue crab claws there, which were awesome. They were delicious. Yes. So again, another part of the seafood experience from down here. So we went to Beau Rivage for the night. Yep. We did end up going to New Orleans too. So New Orleans is an hour and a half away. Yeah. We rented a car for 2 days.
Yes.
And then we went down to we went just experience that. So we went to Caesars, New Orleans.
Yep.
I was planning on being the driver for the day. So we were there. We gambled a little bit. We went to Bourbon Street, and then I went from like being the driver to go home to we need to get another hotel room here because it was an unbelievable time. It was an unbelievable time. It turned into the party was awesome there. So we stayed the night at Caesars New Orleans.
It was great.
It
was very nice.
Beautiful property.
You have to show ID to get in, so that was pretty.
Yep, similar to Circa in Vegas. Like there's no riffraff around, I will say.
And it was free parking for Diamond. So being able to get free parking in downtown New Orleans was very nice. So if you're Diamond or above.
Yeah, if you're Diamond, you get free parking. Yep. Actually, even Beau Rivage was free parking as well. No Here is free parking too.
Free parking, yeah.
These are good perks to have because I know a lot of the places that you go, it's obviously pay by the hour or depending if you're not a certain card level, you're there. So just it's free parking. So we parked in. That saved us few bucks for sure.
Yes.
But New Orleans was beautiful. Like
it's awesome. It's very easy to get to. Like for a big city navigating, like from Biloxi there, you get on Highway 10 and you just go for an hour and 20 minutes. And then I think we made 4 turns and we were at Caesars. It was very simple.
Yep.
It was very easy to get there.
Nice drive too, just for someone that hasn't been down here. Just something just to take in, just seeing some of like the
greenery.
the green, the swampy areas, the gator on the side of the road that Alex saw.
Oh my God! There's a gator on the side of the road, upside down on its back. So obviously
someone hit him.
But it's like, was that a gator?
I'm like, yes. Because usually we see different animals.
We see deer,
moose up in the northern
boring gator
part of the country, but a gator. It was kind of interesting. Poor gator.
Poor gator.
But other than that, so those are some of the things that we did offsite. We actually one of the things that we did too. We took a pit stop at the lighthouse. So
we went to the lighthouse.
So they have a lighthouse here that is very famous as well. So
yes. They also have outlets 20 minutes away. We went there.
Yep, the premium outlets we did go to. The only unfortunate thing that kind of sucked for us.
Pouring rain.
Pouring rain
for 2 of the days. So
I know. So we did that. We kind of tiptoed around and like kind of tried to run through to make sure we didn't get wet. I don't know how we thought that was gonna be, but it was different. I mean, there is like any premium outlet had all those things, so we decided to check that out. We did go to a Waffle House.
It was so good. It might have changed my life.
Alex had never been. I had been to one years ago, and then we went too early though, because sometimes I guess I know the famous things at Waffle House. You want to go at like midnight to like 6 a.m. You're gonna see some fights and stuff. So
I don't want to see that.
It was there's no fights at the Waffle House, but we did. The woman at service was like very very lovely woman. So
lovely.
It was a great first experience for Alex, because now she's definitely going back.
Oh, 100% going back. And every 2 minutes there's a Waffle House, and I'm just like salivating.
Hey, you want to go to a Waffle House? I'm like, there's a million other things that we could go see here. She would go to a Waffle House for every meal now.
I would.
And then the other thing too that blew us away.
What?
Buc-ee's. Never been to a Buc-ee's, so we were on the drive through. We went to a Buc-ee's. I thought it was just going to be a big gas station. I've seen, pictures and heard people going.
It was a city.
Gigantic.
It was a city in there. It was bigger than Walmart.
Yes. Oh, that's multiple Walmarts, I would say. Like
it's crazy.
It's like,
you could buy anything there.
They had some of the I'm not going to rifle them off, but had some of like the just things I would never expect to be in there that were there.
Yeah.
So it was very neat. We did try some of the food.
It was good.
We had the guy kept saying, we're like, what's he saying? He's like, sauce on the table. And they started singing the song. We're like, what's going on? They're all cutting. And
he's right into it.
It was that. So we definitely.
It was just so busy.
We ate some of the food. But again, it's a well-oiled machine. Like that place was so clean, spotless.
It was so clean. And the coffee station had like giant things where it was like 2% milk, 1% milk, whole milk, all the different creamers. But like, everything was perfectly put back. People were like respectful. Yep. I don't know. It's you don't see that often at a gas station. Usually you walk into a gas station and there's like stuff everywhere. People make a mess. But everything was like perfectly put into place. They had desserts, nuts. Oh my God, I don't even know how. Candied like pecans, which are the most delicious thing in the entire world.
We had a couple rounds of those. We did go twice. On the way back, we made a pit stop because a couple of our friends from back home had requested items like, can you bring us back this? I'm like, sure, we got to go back in.
Yeah, so that was an experience. I know it's like something small for people down here, but for us, it was pretty cool.
It was different, cool. Yeah.
It's something different, right?
So if you're coming up from the northern part of the country or you haven't seen it, then these are some of the things. So those are just a couple of the extra things that we did. There are a bunch of other things I'm sure you could come up with if when you plan ahead on your vacations. But so again, renting a car, I would say, would have been a good one.
Yes, and we had to take an Uber to rent the car, so we should have mentioned that. There's no rental car in this hotel or in Beau Rivage, as far as I know.
Yeah, so it was
so we had to take a $12 Uber to go pick it up, but it was very quick and easy.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can butcher the name. D'Iberville?
That sounds right.
D'Iberville, but
it's like
the
10
French
minutes
in
away.
us wants to say Deal, but D'Iberville?
Yeah, D'Iberville. It's about 10 minutes away, so very, very easy to get to.
Yeah.
And something I'd recommend. So car rental would be a recommendation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you want to get out of here for a couple of days, because other than that, like you said, like Beau Rivage is probably a 10-15 minute walk at least. 15. I'd say probably more closer to 15.
Yeah.
But it's straight there. When you look out, you can see it. It's like, again, if you're in Vegas, it's like thinking about like you're at it's like you're at the Cosmo and you're looking down. It's like, oh, it's the wind's just right there. We could probably walk to the wind. And you're like, nah, no, it's. It's like it's going to take you a while. So,
anywho, but there's lots of other things to do here, and we're here for a quick 4 days, so we filled our time nicely.
Absolutely. So yeah, so those are just some of the extras that we did on the trip, and then next we'll get into the costs of the whole trip and what did it cost us round for everything.
Yes.
Okay, so the last thing we're going to talk about is just what did our trip cost us overall? Because I think that's just the looming question. What did it cost you? What did it like? How much was it?
Yeah.
So, food and drink. Everything that we ate and drank cost $589 over a few days.
Yep.
And that was that's all our meals. The car rental, the gas, the parking was $342.
Yep.
That we spent. As well as the trip itself cost us $100.
Yes, it did.
$100 for
the
nights.
Flight and hotel for booking it through Caesar's Air.
Yeah. So the Caesar's Air offer, $100. So that deal itself is unbelievable. Like you can't beat it. I know some other people we had talked to on the plane said they had played like a little bit more. But again, it's all the time of booking. If you book it far enough in advance, you're obviously going to get the cheapest flight. So overall, this trip cost us $1,031.
Not bad.
Which is pretty good, and that's for all of it.
Yeah.
So, and then if we did a little bit of shopping too. We add that's what you don't have to do. So again, just what we ate, car parking.
Yeah.
We would add an extra 110. So again, it would be 10 or 11, or sorry, it'd be 1141, which is still pretty good.
It's pretty
and that's
good.
just a couple of things that we bought. But again, all this stuff is Buc-ee's.
It's everything.
Everything that we spent, like we
Buc-ee's,
kept the whole list of everything that we had
Drinks
spent
in New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, is it worth it?
Yes, it's worth it.
It was worth it
It's
for
worth
us.
it.
For us, this experience, I would absolutely say it's worth it.
Yes.
Would you come back again?
If I did come back, I think I'd try to see if there's a charter in New Orleans specifically, not necessarily down here in Biloxi. And I would also maybe try to go earlier in the year when it's not so hot or pouring rain, because it is getting pretty hot out now.
And it's still not the hottest from
It's
what
May
we
right
had
now.
talked about. Yeah. So they said if you come in the middle of summer, it's much worse in terms of heat. So again, I didn't find it too bad. The only thing with me is if I was ever going to come again, so I took a couple unpaid days to come off to this. I wouldn't do it per se to come here. If it fit into our schedule, sure, I'd come back.
Yeah.
That I didn't have to take any days. I just, kind of rolled right through it. I'd for sure come.
Mhm.
I find it easier for kind of the one thing I was to say, like for retired people to come.
Yes.
These are no brainers
I would
because
come.
again, you could just go on any charter you want. You got the flexibility to do that. So if it works into your schedule, for sure. I mean,
100%. Yeah.
if you were going to take like now we can kind of start to compare two different places because we've been to Tahoe or Biloxi.
Yes.
I would 100% go to Tahoe over here, but again, I like both. I would like I said, it's not like I would never come back here again. It was like I would just say like that one would be one.
I'd take time off to go to Tahoe. I wouldn't take time off to come here. But if I was retired and I had nothing but time, I would be on the plane in a second to come back.
Absolutely. And
If
again,
that makes sense.
yeah, and again, just like the overall cost is $100. I think people
Not
don't
even.
realize. I talked to lots of people, and like people have no idea that they have
Caesar's
these
Air.
options.
Yeah.
Like I only get it to like Laughlin. Like no, you go onto the website and you can change it to different airports to go around. Because I mean, sometimes we look at like Toronto,
Yes.
and Toronto will have options to actually Toronto will go
Atlantic
to
City.
Atlantic City, and they'll go to New Orleans
Yes.
sometimes too. So that
So
you
watch
could
that.
have 4 or 5 options. In other places, it's like 1 or 2. So overall, I would say it's definitely worth doing. Definitely look into it because again, for $100 flight and hotel, you can't get a single hotel room
No.
for $100 anywhere.
Any
So-
city. Yeah.
If they're going to fly you there with 4 nights, again, you can experience something, look up, research things in the area within a few hours away, rent a car, go to.
And the rental car's cheap here.
It was
Less-
$89 for 2 days.
97.
See, I don't even know.
See, it's okay. That's why I'm here. But it's like less
Why
than
need her?
$50 a day.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
So overall, yes, I'd say it was worth it,
Yeah.
and definitely look into it. So hopefully this answered some questions for you.
Yes.
If you have any other questions along the way, definitely leave them in the comments,
Yes.
and we will get back to you and we'll answer everything that you need to know. But other than that, yes, appreciate everyone following along.
Yes, thank you so much.
Make sure, yes, if you like the video, subscribe if you're still here. And definitely we'll be back. So we're going to be in Vegas coming up very shortly. That'll be our next trip. And then, to be honest, we are going to go back on another charter to Lake Tahoe in the middle of summer because that one definitely works into our schedule and we don't have to take any time off work. So
well,
we're
I
back
do.
on that.
He doesn't.
I do not. So anyway, appreciate everyone watching. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
thank
and
you.
We will see you in the next one.
Bye.